Welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that thanks button. And don't forget, Mondays 8 to 9 on YouTube, Rick Snider's Washington does a live chat on the Washington Commanders. So you can come along and vent about it and see what you have to say. All right. All I've been hearing over the weekend from people was, if they just get back to RFK, everything's going to be all right. I know somebody else is now calling it the spiritual home of the team, like I've said for a while. But here's the hard news. House becomes a home when you win. It doesn't welcome you in with wins already. Hey, it'd be great to go back to RFK. I still think that's probably the leader at this point. And it's a feel good for everybody. And I think it's a great place for the stadium too. Kind of centrally located, all these good things we've talked about a million times. But what I want to say is, just because they're back there doesn't mean it goes back to being that Gibbs era of 3 Super Bowl titles in a decade. That's not what's going to do it. What's going to do it is the next 2-3 years, they've got to be able to draft better, especially than this year, which looks like awful. And they've got to be able to find some new free agents. But the roster that you see on the field today is not the roster walking into RFK 28, 29, 2030, whenever that is. Maybe that's a good thing, but it's got to be built over time. And it's got to be, I know you want to really peak it so that people want to come see it. I was impressed with the Bears crowd Thursday night. It was about 90% or so Washington fans. It was a good one. So will they still want to do it with these losses? I don't know. We'll see. But I think the fan base is peaking back up. It's trending back up. But you got to make them want to do it. And it's not going to be easy, because if we're talking 5, 6, 7 years from now, there could be another coaching staff come and gone between now and then. That's a long time in the NFL. So just because they get back to RFK doesn't mean they get back to winning. It's a process. But it's got to be a quicker process than what they've had lately. I'm Rick Snider. Thanks for coming. See you at 8 to 9 on Mondays.